Hey there, welcome to another episode of Mundane Designs. I'm your host Mundane. This video is part of my reply series, and today we're going to be replying to retro rivals about what is on my Wishlist Purgatory. So some of you may know that I am good friends with Scott and Jen, and I met them at Siege, and we've just become really good friends over time, even to the point where I have one of their shirts, which is apparently a rare thing to get. But they released a video not too long ago about games that were on their Wishlist Purgatory. And I decided I was going to make a reply video. And actually, I kind of did more than that. I went out and found a copy of a game that was on their wish list. I found a copy of Expedition 33. The problem is, I told Jen about it, and she said, oh, yeah, we already got it, so, you know, oh well, it is okay. It'll just be one of those things that eventually I will find at a good home. So I decided I wanted to make a reply video because I'm kind of in the same boat. It's very difficult for me to find games, and I just wanted to kind of jump on this because I thought it was a great idea just to like show people that sometimes things will forever be stuck on your wish list and you're not going to be able to get them off your wish list. Now, like I said, I have a pretty big collection. I think I've got like close to 3,000 games now. But I am kind of counting like digital with that as well. But I mainly try to collect physical. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my GameEye app, and this is actually not going to be done through any kind of editing. It's just going to be through some OBS magic. So here we go. This is my GameEye app. You can see a couple of the games already. I am not one of those people that gets restricted down by region unless it's just something that I can't look at or something that I can't understand how to play it. So let's go. So first one we've got is A Cell World versus Sword Art Online Millennium Twilight. This is, I like the Sword Art Online anime. I'm trying to collect all of the games. This is one that I don't believe showed up to the US. I can find the Japanese version of this online on eBay and various things all day long. I can't find the European version. And I don't know why. I think I want the European version because I want to be guaranteed that I can actually read and understand the game, but so far I haven't been able to find it. And it's really not that expensive. CIB, 23 bucks according to GameEye. And we have Aero Fighters for the Neo Geo AES. Yes, I have an AES. This game is stupidly expensive. I mean, you can see it right then and there. It's over $1,000. A lot of my games are either exceedingly rare or exceedingly expensive that are stuck on my wish list. And this is one that's kind of both. It's exceedingly rare to find any AES games and exceedingly expensive to just purchase. Even the really bad ones is like 500 bucks. Alpha Mission 2 for Neo Geo AES. This is a lot cheaper. I think it's because most of the shmups got overprinted for the AES. And you know what? I enjoyed the game. I've emulated it, and I still want it. I just can't find it. Androdunos. This is a great shmup. I want it pretty bad. I mean, like, you can even go into the GameEye app and look at various pictures, you know, I mean, this is an amazing shmup. I've had a lot of fun with it. And I want a real copy. But that proves to be difficult. Blazing Star. I don't even think this was officially made for the AES. I think it was, I kind of think it was just like a port, like an unofficial port, maybe even a repro cart that was converted to the AES. But again, it's one that I want, and it's stupidly expensive. It is over $8,000. I think my wife would murder me. Blue Breaker, a smile over a sword. This is a PCFX game. Now the problem is that like I have a PCFX, and the problem is that finding games for it is quite literally impossible in the United States. Now I don't really want like the official game for this. I want to find a fan translation and just kind of like find someone who's made a very good reproduction fan translation on like Etsy or something like that, and just, you know, pay what I can. We have Capcom Card Fighters Clash. I'm sorry, it's Card Fighters Clash SNK versus Capcom. This is the SNK version. My want for this is kind of dwindled a little bit, just because I think the DS version of the game is a little bit better, and this actually might come off of my wish list. We have Castlevania Rondo of Blood. I have ways of playing this game. I can emulate it. I have it on the PSP collection, and it's fine. I still kind of want one of these copies. I don't really think I want one of the reproduction ones, even though they are pressed CDs, because I was one of the only supporters of the TurboGrafx 16 in my area for the longest time, and that I even knew about. And so like this feels kind of like a rite of passage for me just to have this. And God, it doesn't even have like any pricing on it, but here's a recent one. SEMA, The Enemy, Game Boy Advance. So for Game Boy Advance games, I'm fine with game and manual, because honestly, I'm probably going to get one of the aftermarket hardshell cases from Shadow Fox and just have it in that, because I'm not too much of a cardboard box collector. I say that with all of these, you know, 3DO games behind me and stuff. But yeah, I just I like games that are going to be in cases that can hold up better. So, but yeah, I saw this on a video and I had to get it. Here's another one that some other YouTuber brought my attention to it. Cosmo Tank on the Game Boy. This game just looks like a ton of fun. You know, just go through and take a look at some of the stuff. I really do enjoy all of this, all of these extra pictures and stuff that are given just because I'm using the Game Eye app. It's great. I cannot suggest the Game Eye app enough. Here's a weird one. Dance Aerobics. It's an NES game. It is not expensive. CIB, it's $20. Again, I would like to have it loose with the manual, just because I'm probably going to get another Shadow Fox case to put the NES game into. I have all of my NES games in it. This is a game that I want because of the weird peripheral. It works with the gamepad, and I have one, and it works, and I take good care of it. So Of course, I want it. Let's see. Desert Falcon. This is an Atari 7800 game, and it is not exactly cheap, but not exactly expensive. I think it's expensive for an Atari 7800 game, but it's a shmup, and it's actually a really good-looking shmup. Let me pull up some pictures here. I mean, like, this is great. I'm really kind of just in love with the way that this looks. It kind of reminds me of like Xevious and stuff. And you know, I want it. I want it bad. I can't find it. It's not one of those games that's stupidly expensive, but it is one of those games that is just stupidly rare to get your hands on. Speaking of stupidly expensive, yeah, I'm a Working Designs fan. Of course I want this. Am I ever going to find one of the like 200 or 250 that exist? Probably not. Probably never going to see this thing in person. Even if it was a copy of it that was not for sale, I probably never will see this in person. I want to see one in person at the very least. I have the game, thank goodness, because I have a full Working Design set. But yeah, again, $26,000. I don't think I'm going to get rid of my 401k so that I can get a video game. Forgotten Realms, Demon Stone. Now, I saw this recently, but it was for the original Xbox. Unfortunately, that's not how I want to experience this game. I only want to experience it on the PlayStation 2. I do want it to be CIB. It's only $13. I just haven't found one. Even at a convention, I haven't found one. Now, this one is weird. I can find this all day long. Forza Horizon 5. I love the Forza series for driving. I can find this all day long for like $100, and it's some sort of like expanded edition with all the kinds of DLC. I don't care about their DLC. I don't think I do. I want to find a used CIB copy for $37. And that's why it's still on my list, is I'm not willing to pay more than $37 for this. Oof. I know. Sapphire is one of those TurboGrafx-16 games that is a holy grail for people. Shoot, it's a holy grail for people who play shmups. Now, I've played it. It is a great game. Is it worth $2,000? No. I don't think the game is worth $2,000. I think the rarity of it is worth $2,000. But that's about it. It's on the list. Do I think I'll ever find a copy? No. Gotcha Force. I find these all the time. And I never pull the trigger because instead of $400, like the last one I saw, they wanted $600 for it. And I'm like, nope, I'm not paying $200 above that. Maybe $25 above, but not $200. There's just no way. Let's see. Horizon Call of the Mountain. Honestly, I love the Horizon series, and again, I'm one of those people that gets kind of sucked into the wacky gadgets of various consoles, and the PSVR 2 is a wacky gadget. It's a gimmicky thing. I love gimmicky things. I just don't have a PSVR 2 yet, so I haven't picked this game up yet. Kirby Canvas Curse. I love Kirby. I love Kirby because of it brought me and my granddaughter closer together. She loves Kirby. We've played it together on multiple occasions and through multiple iterations of the Kirby games. And I want to collect all of the Kirby games. This is one I'm missing. Here's another Kirby game I'm missing, Kirby Mass Attack. Again, same story, second verse. And here's Kirby Squeak Squad. Same story, third verse. You know, and it's not expensive, it's just I haven't found it yet. Lost Kingdoms 2. I have the first game. I enjoyed it. I want to get the second game. $140 feels a little steep for it. But if it's in really good condition, I might consider paying that. Lunar Nights on the Nintendo DS. I don't know, something just attracted me to this. And for some reason, I want to get my hands on it. You know, it looks like it's a lot of fun, and I just want to experience it. Here is another AES game, Magician Lord. Now, this one's fairly cheap when it comes to AES games. It is only $320. If I had seen that at MoGameCon, that would have been the one thing that I picked up. It would have blown my entire budget, because I just didn't have much of a budget for going to MoGameCon, but I would have picked this up for the $320. Let's see, Mario, Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. It's just one of the ones I haven't run across yet. It's not an expensive game. I do want it to be CIB. I want it to have the manual. I've found it a couple of times with the manual missing. Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. I kind of like the RPG Mario style, you know, games, and it's just another one that's just kind of like, I found it in various unacceptable states, and yeah. Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Again, I can't find a really good version of it, and I need to find like one that's in good enough condition. Mario Party Island Tour. Now, I love Mario Party. I even liked the one that was on the Wii U, but again, this is just another game. I want it CIB, I want it in nice condition, and I can't find it in nice condition. Pure laziness. Mario Party Superstars. I haven't picked it up yet just because I've been lazy and haven't picked it up, and I've bought other things instead. Wolverine. I do not want it digital. I want it physical. Yeah, it hasn't been released yet, so that's why I don't have it. Metal Slug's second mission on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. While I love my Metal Slug and stuff, I'm having a hard time justifying the price on this one. Maybe if I can find one for a good deal. I would want it with just the cart and the manual. It doesn't even have to have the additional little like plastic carrying thing. Just because, again, I'm going to put it in a Shadow Fox case. Metroid Prime Hunters. This game is so stupidly ridiculous to try to get your hands on. I have the demo, and you can find the demo all day long, and people trying to pass the demo off as the actual game. And it's just wrong. So, yeah, I want to find this game. I want to find 2 copies of this game. I want to find 1 copy for myself, and I want to find 1 copy to give to my stepson, because he likes the game and doesn't have it anymore. I think someone took it from him. Miitopia. Yep, just lazy. Haven't picked it up yet. Miraculum, the Last Revelation. This is another game where I just want to find it just because it's a PCFX game. It looks pretty good, and I want a fan translation of it, and I want it to be on a good high quality reproduction level of a fan translation. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Yeah, I keep forgetting to look for this one. As you can see, that the wish list is kind of long, and so some things just get forgotten. NAMM 1975. This is a dirt cheap CIB for the AES. I just haven't found one. Nano Assault. I keep forgetting that I'm looking for the original Nano Assault on the 3DS and not Nano Assault 2. And so I've accidentally passed over this game at conventions more than once. Okami. PlayStation 2. Yeah, I know that the supposedly the superior way to play it is on the Wii. I'd rather just play it on the PS2 for some reason. Project Nimbus. I think this is one of the games that I was kind of thinking about picking up on the PC. I think it's been so long since I've looked at Project Nimbus, I've kind of forgotten, like, if it was on PC that I was looking for or not. Quartet, or I might have said that wrong. It's a Master System game. I have a Master System. It's not expensive, but I keep forgetting to hunt for Master System games at conventions. I get distracted. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Yeah, it's another cheap Master System game. I keep forgetting to look for Master System. RoboTrek. I see it CIB. I don't want it CIB. I want it loose, and I want it with the manual. So, like, I only want to pay like $120. I could care less about the cardboard box. Sexy Parodius on PlayStation. I like shmups, and Japanese shmups tend to be a lot better than the ones that are released over here in the US. They just are. Shining Force 2. I thought I had this, and it turns out I don't. So now I get to pay the price of ouch to try to find Shining Force 2. Haven't found it. Usually when I'm at conventions, I keep forgetting to search for Genesis games as well. Sigma Star Saga, just haven't found a copy. It's a recent addition to the wish list. SNK Gal Fighters on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I mean, finding anyone with a Neo Geo Pocket Color game, I don't think I saw a single one at MoGameCon. And I didn't see a single one at the Gadsden Collector Con that I went to earlier this year with RNG Gamer either. Match of the Millennium, SNK versus Capcom. Another Neo Geo Pocket Color. Good luck in finding any Neo Geo Pocket Color games. Star Control 2. Now, I did see someone with a huge selection of 3DO games at MoGameCon. This was not among them. I wish it was, and this is one of the few systems that I really want to collect CIB, just because, you know, I mean, look at how beautiful and tall those things are on a shelf. They are ridiculously tall. And yes, those are strategy guides. That is the Arc the Lad strategy guide, which is not a small book, next to 3DO games. They are enormously tall. Oh man, now this is one that I wanted to pick up at MoGameCon, and one vendor had it, and I just missed. I just missed it. You know, I only want it loose. I would like to have it with the manual, but that's not exactly a requirement. I think this is the last light gun game that I'm missing. And it's just a hard game to find. Again, it's not that expensive. Summon Night 5 on the PSP. Honestly, I want it because it's Gaijin Works. It doesn't have to be the limited edition. I would take like just a normal copy of it, but I would like to get the limited edition CIB. $142 for anything that Gaijin Works does that's a special edition or a limited edition. That's fine with me. Just haven't found it. Super Mario Party Jamboree. Yep, it is another one of those. Yep, been lazy, haven't picked it up. Sword Art Online Re-Hollow Fragment. I think this is actually released in the US, but Game Eye only had a record of this one, so I'm still looking for it. Sword Art Online Last Recollection. Yep, just haven't found it. Wish I could set my hands on it. $23, not expensive. Tactics Ogre, The Knight of Lotus. Try to find any Tactics Ogre game. Again, it's Atlas. It's super low print run. I mean, loose, it's $50, which is pretty impressive for a GBA game. Team Innocent, The Point of No Return, PCFX. I wanted it as a fan translation with a good reproduction quality. Waku Waku 7, Neo Geo AES. This is a fighting game that's actually kind of an interesting looking fighting game. I would like to expand my Neo Geo AES collection, and this just, I like the art style of it. I think it looks great. And then we have World Tour Racing on the Atari Jaguar CD. Yeah, not only is it difficult to find any of the Jag games, but Jag CD games are even rarer, even more expensive, and then you actually have to have a working CD drive to like get it going. Thankfully, my Jag CD drive is in working condition, and yeah, I just got to find it. And then last, we have on the PlayStation 4, Ziggurat. Someone mentioned this game online like a long time ago. I haven't been able to find it. It looks great. It looks awesome. It is not expensive. It's $14. And I can't find a copy. I know it's a European only game and I might have to go to eBay or Amazon, but I haven't been able to find a copy of it. And yeah, these are all of my games that are on my Wishlist Purgatory and stuff. And it's a pretty long list. It's 58 games. But yeah, once I saw Scott and Jen do this, it was just one of those things where, you know, I had to do it as well. It was a great video idea, and it was kind of a humanizing moment. And so, yeah, I wanted to get it done.
And that's it for this episode of Mondane Designs. I'm your host, Mondane, and I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. I have videos on the 1st and 15th of every month, and I look forward to sharing them with you. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.